Every day, millions of people wake up, scroll their phones, and wonder, why are some people winning while others stay stuck? They all breathe the same air. They all have 24 hours. But some move like time bends for them. Unstoppable, focused, untouchable. The truth? They're not smarter, not luckier. They've simply learned life skills, invisible weapons that most people never master. These aren't things you're taught in school. They're built in silence, through failure, through pain, through choice. And once you master them, life starts working for you, not against you. Because life isn't fair, but you can become someone who thrives in its unfairness. So today, we'll go deep into the 15 life skills that give you an advantage. Not the kind you flex online, but the kind that changes your destiny. The ones that separate those who dream from those who do. Skill number 1, emotional control. Picture this. You're in traffic, late for an important meeting. Someone cuts you off. You honk, yell, your heart races, and before you know it, your energy for the day is gone. That's how most people live, slaves to reaction. They let small moments destroy big goals. But emotional control? That's different. It's not about being cold or heartless. It's about power, the power to choose your response. When you control your emotions, you control your future. Because emotions dictate actions, actions shape habits, and habits define your destiny. Every great leader, every top athlete, every disciplined warrior, they all have one thing in common. They stay calm under pressure. Why? Because they know that panic kills focus. And focus wins wars. When you're emotionally stable, chaos becomes your advantage. While others drown in anger, you move forward. While they overthink, you act. The secret is awareness. When something triggers you, pause. Take one breath. Feel it. Name it. Don't fight it. Then act from logic, not emotion. That moment, between feeling and reaction, is where true strength lives. Because emotional control doesn't mean you don't feel. It means feelings no longer control you. Remember this. You can't control the world, but you can control how you face it. And once you do that, you'll realize you don't need less problems. You just need more composure. Skill number 2, discipline over motivation. Most people wait to feel motivated before they act. But the elite, they act before they feel ready. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the engine. Motivation fades when life gets hard. But discipline stays. It's the reason a soldier trains at 4 a.m., a writer writes through writer's block, an athlete pushes when their body screams to stop. Because discipline isn't emotional. It's mechanical. It's a system built from consistency. Think about it. Motivation asks, do I feel like it today? Discipline says, it doesn't matter. You can't rely on motivation. It's weather. Some days it rains, some days it shines. But discipline, that's climate. It's predictable. The greatest success stories in history weren't written by those who felt inspired. They were written by those who showed up anyway. When you act without waiting for emotion, you become unstoppable. Because feelings change, but standards stay. Start small. Make your bed every morning. Do that workout even when you don't want to. Read 10 pages even when you're tired. Each act of discipline builds your character brick by brick. Soon, you won't need motivation. You'll become your own source of energy. And here's the truth. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. The one who learns that difference becomes dangerous. Because when everyone else gives up, you keep going. That's how ordinary people become extraordinary. Skill number 3, self-awareness. You can't win a game you don't understand. And you can't change a life you don't truly know. Self-awareness is the foundation of all growth. It's the mirror that shows you who you really are, not who you pretend to be. Most people spend their lives avoiding that mirror. They distract themselves with noise, comparison, and comfort. But deep down, they don't know what drives them or what's holding them back. Self-awareness changes that. It's the ability to step outside your mind and observe it. To ask, why do I do what I do? What makes me insecure? What am I afraid to face? When you understand your patterns, you gain control over them. You stop running on autopilot. You stop reacting and start responding with clarity. Every legend you admire, from philosophers to athletes, has mastered this inner vision. Because before you conquer the world, you must conquer yourself. Here's a truth no one likes to admit. You can't improve what you refuse to acknowledge. Self-awareness isn't self-criticism. It's honesty. It's looking at your weaknesses not to hate yourself, but to rebuild yourself stronger. Start journaling. Ask questions. Reflect every night. What did I learn today? What drained me? What fueled me? Over time, your mind becomes your ally, not your enemy. And when you know yourself, truly, you stop seeking approval. You stop competing for validation. Because when you know who you are, no one can tell you who you're not. Skill number 4. Communication mastery, the skill that shapes your reality. Everything you want in life, love, success, influence, leadership, depends on one invisible thread, your ability to communicate. It's not about having perfect grammar. It's about connecting, about being understood, about making people feel something. Think about it. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't lead millions with weapons. He used words. Steve Jobs didn't sell iPhones with features. He sold a vision. To master communication, start with listening. Most people hear to reply. Few hear to understand. When you listen deeply, people trust you, follow you, and open doors that skill alone can't unlock. Then, practice clarity. Speak less, but mean more. Don't drown people in noise. Deliver your message like a bullet, sharp, direct, and emotional. And finally, body language. Your posture, your eyes, your tone, they speak before your mouth does. A confident stance tells the world, I am ready. A lazy posture whispers, I'm not enough. Communication mastery isn't just a social skill, it's a life weapon. Use it to inspire, negotiate, lead, and leave a mark. Skill number 5. Emotional intelligence, controlling the storm within. You can have the best IQ in the room, but if you can't control your emotions, you're powerless. Emotional intelligence, EQ, means being the master of your inner world. When anger rises, you stay calm. When fear whispers, you move anyway. When life collapses, you rebuild with grace. People with high EQ succeed more because they understand people. They can read a room, sense emotions, and handle criticism without breaking. Start by naming your emotions. Don't say, I'm angry. Say, I'm disappointed. Don't say, I'm stressed. Say, I'm overwhelmed. When you label it, you tame it. Then, learn empathy, the rarest human currency. Try to understand why others do what they do. You'll gain allies instead of enemies, peace instead of arguments. Remember, the strongest person isn't the one who fights the world, but the one who conquers himself first. That's emotional intelligence, and it will change how you live, love, and lead forever. Skill number 6. Time management, the art of owning your day. Time is the only resource you can't earn back. You can lose money, recover it. You can lose friends, make new ones. But time, once it's gone, it's gone. Successful people don't have more hours, they just use them better. The secret isn't working harder. It's working smarter. Start by setting priorities. Ask yourself, what moves the needle? Not everything matters. Focus on what gives long-term growth. Then, destroy distractions. Turn off notifications. Limit your scrolling. Every minute you waste is a minute someone else is using to win. Use tools, planners, routines, or the simple 3-task rule. Pick 3 meaningful things each day. Do them no matter what. By the end of the year, that's over 1,000 completed wins. And most importantly, protect your mornings. How you start the day sets the tone for everything that follows. Time management isn't about controlling the clock. It's about controlling your focus. Skill number 6. Time management, the art of owning your day. Time is the only resource you can't earn back. You can lose money, recover it. You can lose friends, make new ones. But time, once it's gone, it's gone. Successful people don't have more hours, they just use them better. The secret isn't working harder. It's working smarter. Start by setting priorities. Ask yourself, what moves the needle? Not everything matters. Focus on what gives long-term growth. Then, destroy distractions. Turn off notifications. Limit your scrolling. Every minute you waste is a minute someone else is using to win. Use tools, planners, routines, or the simple 3-task rule. Pick 3 meaningful things each day. Do them no matter what. By the end of the year, that's over 1,000 completed wins. And most importantly, protect your mornings. How you start the day sets the tone for everything that follows. Time management isn't about controlling the clock. It's about controlling your focus. Skill number 8. Adaptability. Survive, evolve, conquer. The world changes faster than ever. Technology, jobs, people, systems, everything is shifting. If you can't adapt, you'll break. If you can, you'll rise. Adaptability is not weakness, it's power. It means staying calm when plans collapse. It means bending, not breaking. Every storm tests your flexibility. When life forces you out of your comfort zone, it's preparing you for something greater. Look at history. Dinosaurs were powerful, but they vanished. Cockroaches, small and adaptive, survived millions of years. In the same way, those who evolve with change always outlast those who resist it. To develop adaptability, start by saying yes more often. Yes to challenges. Yes to new environments. Yes to learning. The more flexible you become, the stronger you get. And when the next big wave of change hits, you'll be ready to ride it, not drown under it. Skill number 9. Leadership. Influence without authority. Leadership isn't about a title, it's about impact. It's about guiding others when no one asked you to. It's about taking responsibility when everyone else hides. True leaders aren't born, they're forged. Forged in failure. Forged in patience. Forged in discipline. A leader listens before speaking, serves before demanding, inspires before instructing. Leadership begins with self-leadership. How can you guide others if you can't control your own mind, habits, and emotions? Stand tall in your values. Admit your mistakes. Lift others as you climb. Because when you lead with humility and strength, people will follow you, not because they have to, but because they want to. That's the magic of leadership. Skill number 10. Decision-making, the power of choice. Your life is the sum of your decisions. Every yes and no has built the person you are today. Successful people don't make perfect choices, they make clear ones. Every decision carries risk. Waiting for certainty means missing opportunity. The key is to decide quickly, act boldly, and adjust fast. Ask yourself, Keycap 1, what's the worst that can happen? Keycap 2, can I handle it? Keycap 3, what's the potential reward? If the reward outweighs the risk, move. Indecision kills dreams faster than failure ever will. Every great story begins with a decision. To start, to fight, to keep going. Even if you choose wrong, you learn. And that lesson makes your next choice wiser. The secret of great decision-making? Clarity plus courage. Clarity of what you want. Courage to go after it. That's how progress is made, one decision at a time.